Have you ever said, I don't have enough time? I'll do it tomorrow. I've been so busy. We all have the same 24 hours. 24 hours for the successful person. 24 hours for the person who feels stuck. 24 hours for the person chasing their dreams. And 24 hours for the person who keeps saying, maybe someday. So what's the difference? It's not always about having more time. It's about knowing how to use the time you already have. Because time is something you can never get back. You can lose money and earn it again. You can lose a job and find another one. But when you lose an hour, you can never buy that hour back. So today, let's talk about how to manage your time, become more productive, and stop allowing your days to disappear. Before you manage your time, you need to understand where your time is going. Imagine having a bucket filled with water, but there are tiny holes in the bottom. You keep adding water, but the bucket never becomes full. Why? Because the water keeps escaping. Your time works the same way. Maybe you spend 5 minutes checking social media, then another 10 minutes watching videos. Then you answer a message. Then you check your phone again. Each activity seems small, but small distractions repeated throughout the day can consume hours. And the scary part? You may not even realize it. So for one day, pay attention. Ask yourself, what am I doing with my time? How much time do I spend on my phone? How much time do I spend doing things that actually move my life forward? You don't need to change everything immediately. First, become aware. Because you cannot manage what you don't measure. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to do everything at once. They have 10 goals. Learn English, exercise, start a business, read books, work, study, create content, spend time with family, and somehow they expect themselves to do all of it perfectly. But when everything becomes a priority, nothing is truly a priority. Instead, choose your top 3 tasks for the day. Not 10, not 20, 3. Ask yourself, if I could only accomplish 3 important things today, what would they be? For example, number 1, finish an important work project. Number 2, exercise for 30 minutes. Number 3, practice English for 20 minutes. That's enough. You don't need to complete 100 things to have a successful day. You need to complete the things that actually matter. Remember this, being busy is not the same as being productive. You can be busy all day and still accomplish nothing important. Now let's talk about one of the simplest ways to manage your time. It's called time blocking. Instead of saying, I'll study sometime today, give your activity a specific time. For example, 7 hours to 7:30 exercise, 8 to 10 work, 10:30 to 11 English practice, 1 day to 2 an important project, 7 to 8 relax and spend time with family. When you give an activity a specific place in your schedule, you are much more likely to do it. Think of your calendar like a container. If you don't decide what goes inside, other people's priorities will fill it for you. Someone sends you a message, you respond. Someone asks for something, you stop what you're doing. A notification appears, you check it. And suddenly, your entire day is controlled by other people's demands. Time blocking helps you take control back. Here's another technique you can do. Work for 25 minutes, then take a short break. During those 25 minutes, focus on only one thing. No social media, no unnecessary messages, no random videos, no checking notifications. Just one task. For example, 25 minutes of English practice, or 25 minutes of writing, or 25 minutes of studying. Then take a 5-minute break. Walk around, drink some water, take a breath, then start again. Why does this work? Because starting is often harder than continuing. When you tell yourself, I have to study for 3 hours, your brain may immediately resist. But if you say, I only need to focus for 25 minutes, it feels much easier. You don't need to conquer the entire day. You only need to win the next 25 minutes. Control your phone. Let's be honest. For many people, the biggest time thief is not work. It's the phone. You open your phone to check one message. 5 minutes later, you're watching a video. Then another. Then another. Suddenly, 30 minutes are gone, and you don't even remember what you were supposed to do. So create some boundaries. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Put your phone away when you're working. Don't keep social media open while studying. And most importantly, don't start your morning by immediately scrolling, because the first thing you give your attention to. Another important part of time management is learning to say no. This doesn't mean you don't care about people. It means you understand that your time has value. You cannot say yes to everything. Every time you say yes to something, you are saying no to something else. If you say yes to another unnecessary meeting, you may be saying no to your goals. If you say yes to endless scrolling, you may be saying no to your dreams. If you say yes to every request, you may be saying no to yourself. So before you agree to something, ask, is this important? Does this support my goals? Do I really need to do this? If the answer is no, it's okay to say no. Protecting your time isn't selfish. Sometimes it's necessary. Here's one simple habit that can completely change your mornings. Plan tomorrow before you go to sleep. Take 5 minutes. Write down your 3 most important tasks. Prepare what you need. Decide when you're going to do them. Then go to sleep. Why? Because you don't want to wake up and spend the first hour deciding what to do. You want to wake up with direction. Imagine waking up tomorrow knowing exactly what matters. No confusion, no unnecessary scrolling, no wasting time asking, what should I do today? You already know. Your future self will thank you. At the end of the day, time management isn't really about managing time, because you cannot control time. You can only control what you do with it. Every morning you receive 24 hours. You don't know how many mornings you have left. That's why your time matters. Don't waste your life waiting for the perfect moment. Start with what you have. Start with one goal, one task, one focused hour, one better decision. You don't need to completely change your life tomorrow. You just need to stop wasting today, because your future is being created by what you do with your time right now. If this video helped you, don't just watch it. Take action. Choose your 3 most important tasks for tomorrow. Write them down and protect your time. If you want more videos about productivity, English, confidence, and personal growth, subscribe to the channel. And remember, don't wait for more time. Make better use of the time you already have. See you in the next video.